Patterson jersey. Yeah, let's go. Ready? Okay. Ring the bell.
Oh my goodness, triple threat action here at Retribution 2019 for Firestar Pro Wrestling. I'm Coach Josh Gary, and I am going to try my best to keep up with what is sure to be a fireworks match here in Greensboro. And oh, we're starting off violent. A little bit of ping pong going on 10, Antonio Ace here, Bebop and Jay Malachi double teaming the youngster. Ooh, sends him down. Jim Morrison-esque Ace slides out, decides to catch his breath, and Bebop, realizing it's a triple threat, tries to take advantage on Jay Malachi. Bebop coming out to the ring, dancing to Bruno Mars, getting the crowd here excited. Jay Malachi, a fan favorite, as one half of the Wrestling Prodigies, and these guys are definitely pulling out all the stops here early. The crowd here in Greensboro is appreciative. We're here on Medley Street at the Firestar Arena, the Firestar Pro Wrestling Training Academy. And Jay Malachi trying to use the ropes to gain some leverage here. And Bebop in the vein of sportsmanship, giving him that chance, but slings it around into a side headlock takeover. Takes the young Jay Malachi, but Antonio Ace still hanging out here on the outside, being mindful of the rules and how this match works as well, letting the Bebop and Jay Malachi take it out on each other. And possibly, I'm not saying I understand his strategy or his motives, may try to slide in for a vulture-like pin, which I'm not saying is wrong. Definitely smart wrestling. Bebop taking down Jay Malachi. Shows off a little bit of that groove, some of that musicality. Jay Malachi just oh, wait a minute, went for another arm drag. Bebop said, I don't think so, buddy. Been around the block. Oh, that's the hardest thing for a pro wrestler to do, is to stop while you're in motion. Oh, a little bit of insult to injury, doing Bebop's own little spin there before he kicks him in the back of the head. But there goes Antonio Ace. Plants a drop kick of his own, sending Jay Malachi to the apron.
So Greensboro's the best, huh? How come you're on the floor and I'm happy?
A little bit of smack talk from Antonio Ace there. Oh, fisherman suplex with a bridge. Jay Malachi able to kick out before the count of three. Ace definitely using the ring ropes to his advantage here, getting that leverage from the top rope to put more pressure onto the back of Jay Malachi. Almost manhandling him here. I think Antonio Ace is definitely in this for himself. Taking advantage of a weakened Jay Malachi, dropping those elbows onto the sternum, trying to drive the air out of the young man's chest. Both of these young individuals may be young or around the same age, but both of them have been training and wrestling for several years now. I've had the pleasure of watching them grow and develop, and Jay Malachi is lighting up Antonio Ace right now. Ooh, and the crowd here in Greensboro loving it. Shades of the Nature Boy. Here we go. Let's see if we get a woo. Yeah, big time woo echoing down Medley Street. Jay Malachi runs and takes off, and oh, sees the entering Bebop, and big time knee to the grill. Almost puts himself in more harm than he did to Antonio Ace. But the young man is feeling it right now. Moves out of the way. Oh, Bebop ain't got no hair. I don't know where that came from. That's how hard he hit him. He knocked the stuffing out of him, literally. Setting up Antonio Ace, trying to bring him in the hard way here. Antonio Ace using that middle rope to kind of block it. Able to land on his feet. There's that athleticism. Ducks it. Oh, went for the Prodigy's answer. Ace moved out of the way and almost got him with that big German suplex, but not enough to put the Prodigy down. Got to keep your head on a swivel, Ace. And there was Bebop trying to take advantage of it. Oh, twerking on that knee. I got bad knees, so that made me feel, oh, I'm a little nauseous right about now. Putting that torque on the knee of Bebop and then throwing in those chops for good measure, sends him across. Bebop almost collapsing after that torque. can have an effect long after the initial pain is gone. Oh my gosh! Catches Antonio Ace coming off the top rope. The doctor will see you now. 1, 2, and Jay Malachi there just in time to break it up. Otherwise, I think Bebop would have walked away with a victory from that one. Antonio Ace, I don't think he knows where he's at right now. So that leaves Bebop and Jay. Oh my gosh, he was up in the rafters. Probably could have touched that light fixture if he wanted. Jay Malachi able to kick out there at the last possible second. Bebop getting visibly frustrated with Ace laying on the outside or under the bottom turnbuckle. That was his opportunity. Antonio Ace could not come in and break up the count. And I think he's trying to, you want to keep that vein of competition here. Go ahead and lay out Jay Malachi before Antonio Ace is able to get up. Try to keep this as much of a one-on-one competition as you can. Bebop's feeling it, adding a little bit of juking and jiving, moves out of the way. Nice spin away from Jay Malachi. Hits him with the knee in the back of the head, and I think that might have injured Jay Malachi as well, favoring that right leg, that's for sure. I've always said Bebop was a hard-headed individual, but I was just playing. Jay Malachi come down hard on the back of Bebop's head, and he's still stunned from that kick, and I think Jay might actually be hurt too. Planting that leg firmly on the back of Bebop. Antonio Ace is up, taking advantage of it. Big time V to the back and the side of Bebop's head. Ace taking advantage of a oh my goodness, and Jay Malachi taps out quickly. Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Antonio Ace!
Antonio Ace, seeing blood in the water, attacks like a great white shark, taking advantage of the injured Jay Malachi, putting torque on that knee and gaining an easy submission move. Some would say that is a little cheap and dirty, but as at the end of the night, there's a W in the column of Antonio Ace.